I really feel happy to say good evening to you again. We got something important to tell you. We got something really important to tell to the industrial fraternity. It's nothing else. The Southern Government has cautioned you that the foreign competition is coming. We must be prepared for the foreign competition. If you really want to run a profitable industry, we have to take care of two things. One is, what is the raw material? Learn the raw material thoroughly. Master the raw material management. And there's one really good technique, Dr. Warren and his associates here. They will tell you the exact technology to expand, to maximize the available raw materials. So one important thing which any industry has to learn, has to master, has to implement is raw material management, finest raw material management. Another thing is raw material processing, the throughput processes. And third thing, of course, again I called Dr. Anand Damle. He has mentioned that companies like Wienerberger, companies like Deborah Damle is going to come or has already come to India. They are in the robotized manufacturing stage. You know, the arms which they use takes a clay without leaving a hand mark on the clay column, wet clay column. They cut it, take it, place it in millions of productivity tons. So this is a competition which is there in the offing. So we must really be careful about the nature of the competition. About the nature of the competition which you get from companies like Wienerberger, Devor and other companies which are going to come again to Indian market. If you are not really automated to the finest stage, you will be thrown out from the company. Mr. Damle himself has told it. So all the experts which they have told is important. Management of raw materials, fine-tuning the process. And so in order to fine-tune the process, the machinery mix is really important. Which machinery? To put it into optimum utilization. If you go for an investment of 2,000 crores like 200 crores, I'm sorry, 200 crores, like Wienerberger, okay, you can go for it. You can. If you go like Damle, Mr. Damle, you can invest that much money, but we'll give you the same quality of end product with 1/10 of the investment. 1/10 of the investment, we can give you the same end product quality. I'm not bluffing. I'm not giving you false promises. I'm talking about technology, real technology. I will give you hands-on experiences. Mr. Damle has again mentioned one more thing. In Himalayas, only pebbles and stones are available with which you cannot make clay products. Of course, he's a scientist. He's a consultant to governments like Nepal, India, and all things. He is right. He is right. Absolutely right. But give us the pebbles and stones. Give us some amount of clay. Give us the industrial waste which is available in your place. Even in Himalayas, I'm not using figure of speech. I'm not at all using figure of speech. We can give you machineries and a process with which we can produce really good, purpose-serving hollow blocks. One more thing he has mentioned is hollow blocks is the only answer for sustaining in the industry and making profits. The solid blocks, the day is gone. The day is gone for the solid blocks. You're wasting the raw material, the precious raw material. So a thoughtful, intelligent management of the clay, the raw material is required, essential. Come to us. We'll give you the technology for expanding and maximizing the clay available. We'll give you the technology for the finest processes. We'll give you the machineries and layout plans and everything. The key to success, we can give you. I wanted to tell you some stories. I wanted to show you some videos. I wanted to tell you some jokes and everything, but there's no time. There's no time. The time is just 10 minutes, and the audience also is really lean. But still, I'll rush on through these slides and give you the exact secret of business success in clay process management, heavy clay process management. Of course, the raw material expense I told you. Next slide, please. The first machine with which you have
management in order to get the same quality of big companies like Vijayaprakash Industrials is a pug mill. A pug mill. A pug mill, this is an old version of a pug mill. In its primitive form was used primarily to make white bricks, solid bricks, heavy bricks. And we again modified the machine's pug mill each time. And there are a lot of drawbacks for the old version. Different drawbacks. Our R&D has worked day in and day out to give you the best product. We develop, we modify. We have seen, we have visited companies like Wienerberger. We stayed there, we studied their manufacturing process. The big machines, what the big machines do with big clay, amounts of clay, we learned it. We spent sleepless nights, long months, we sat on one machine. Our engineers have sweat day in and day out. They produced a simple machine. A simple machine. 1/10 of the cost. 1/10 of the maintenance efforts also. They produced a machine. That was their dream product. I'm not using frivolous speech, I'm talking to you facts alone. Which gives exact processing of the $1 million costing machineries. This is what we have done. And in the pug mill is the first thing, because I tell you, in the raw material processing, the first thing which you have to do is assemble the whole things in heaps. Formerly, it was arranged in layers. Different clays were arranged in layers. Now you don't have to do this. Keep it in heaps itself. So loading is easy, storing is easy, space less is required, all this convenience is there. And you use this pug mill and grind it and just store it for curing, re-curing, we call it. So I'll show you a small video. This is a bucket excavator. A bucket excavator are two types of the, one is outdoor and one is indoor. You can see the video. And you see, when the clay is laid in layers, this bucket excavator cuts through all the layers. All the layers. So uniform mix is guaranteed in the beginning, first process itself. It cuts through the whole layers. And if you keep it in heaps, you can use 1, 2, 3 or 4 bucket excavators, box feeders. Box feeders, there are two types. One is flat type, one is rubber mat type. It ensures a proper mix of the clay. And it also ensures proper water penetration. So the quality in the beginning itself, the process quality in the beginning itself is on par with the multinational technology. Ask Mr. Damley, he will tell you. Exact results, same results. An investment comes down, process comes down, maintenance minimal. So that is what this bucket excavator indoor as well as outdoor is according to your requirement. Whether it's a small company, whether it's a multi-acre company. Whether you want to make the clays from South India, Malabar region, Bangalore tiles, or if you want to make tiles from Himalayas, rocks, come to us. Come to us. We can take up the challenges. We'll give you the exact quality of the multinationals. Promise. And the second machine is, apart from box feeders, I'll show you a pay order, how to automate in simple measures. See this? A proper mix of the clay inside the box feeder is happening. And it's being shifted to the belt conveyors. Immediately with lesser employees. In foreign companies, he has mentioned, employees are just watching TVs, watching videos, playing in their mobile games. And they are just watching the machine does the job. Same result with this little investment. Guaranteed. Come, listen to us. We have been yelling this out in all conferences. In Delhi, in Calcutta, in Ahmedabad, everywhere, Bangalore, Billion Research Institute. We have been yelling this out to the Indian fraternity. Now it's high time. Now it's really high time. If you want to listen to this, industry is out. You cannot withstand the competition from the market. You cannot withstand.